Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The final day of year three of the Franchise Stars Baseball League comes to you live from the Minneapolis Metrodome, where the Minnesota Twins try to play spoiler as the Cleveland Indians try to secure their third straight American League Central
And now,
Division title. The
your
Twins have been eliminated. However, the
2024
Detroit Tigers have not.
Minnesota
If the
Twins.
Indians win this game, they lock up the Central. The Tigers would be a wild card team. If the Indians lose and the Tigers defeat the White Sox later on today, we will have game 163 for the American League Central title. Starting things off for the Twins, Johan Santana, 16 and 9, 2.86. His final start of the season is going to try to wreck things for the Tribe. He'll open up against Kenny Lofton. Lofton batting 276, 6 homers, 54 RBIs. Lofton a red hot start to the year. He's gone a little bit of cold. He's recovered a little bit in September after a miserable August, but still only 265 this month. It's been a down second half for Lofton, who takes a first pitch fastball in the outside corner to get us underway.
First pitch, 110.
Lofton flies this one to right. Bernansky drips back. He's got room. Puts it away, and there's one down.
Batting second.
So two pitches in, Santana retires Lofton. Your Indians lineup: Lofton, Elijah Jose Ramirez, Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Victor Martinez, Larry Doby, Michael Brantley, and Ray Chapman. Round things out, the Indians fourth in the American League in slugging this season. Is a potent lineup to say the least. Fastball from Santana, the Lodgeway misses outside. 23 homers, 66 RBIs for Lodgeway. Another fine season, but the Indians are still waiting for a top flight season out of Lodgeway, and he has not quite gotten there. Line drive to second, fielded by Knobloch, and there's two away.
Batting third. The third base.
Lodgeway's been a very solid player all 3 years of the FSBL. The Indians feel like Lodgeway has another gear that he hasn't quite clicked into yet. Here's Jose Ramirez. Terrific year for the Indians' third baseman. 321. He was leading the league in batting for a while. He's now fourth. 97 ribbies on the year for Ramirez as well. Ground ball through the hole on the right side. It's a two-out single. So Jose Ramirez is on with the two-out base hit. The Indians have their first base runner in the ball game. And that will bring up the scalding hot Manny Ramirez. We talked so much of this season about what a down year Manny seemed to be having, particularly because his average was so low. But Manny Ramirez has the average up to 279, and the run production numbers are as good as they've ever been. Anna delivers first pitch here. Sinker misses down low. 46 homers, 118 runs batted in for Manny. The talk of the down season has long since dissipated. Now the Indians will hope that the best postseason hitter in FSBL history is getting hot at the right time. That's called a strike there. That looked like a generous call. That pitch seems well inside. Throw over to first. Jose Ramirez gets back into first. And it deals. Sinker off the plate. It's 2-1. The sign from Mauer. Mauer could have sat today and protected his American League batting title, but he said he wanted to play. Mauer trying to hold off Al Kaline of the Tigers. 2-2 the count as Santana works to Manny Ramirez. Gets him swinging at a changeup away. Good pitch by Santana, and the side is retired. So the Indians come up empty in the first. Twins coming up in the bottom half. We're scoreless at the Metrodome. On the mound for the Indians, hoping to clinch. Corey Kluber, 15-8, 2.67 earned run average. Kluber has been He will face Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra, 313, 19 homers, a little extra juice from Dykstra this season. Must be one of the steroid years. And 61 RBI. Dykstra squares the bunt. Played nicely by Jose Ramirez, who throws him out for the first out. So Lenny goes for the difficult bunt single on the turf, and it doesn't work out. Your Twins lineup: Dykstra, Meyer, and Mauer. Herbeck, Heisel, and Small. Brunansky, Gaetti, and Knobloch round things out for Minnesota. Here's Buddy Meyer, the designated hitter. Meyer's been very solid this year, batting .291. Kluber swung on and missed. So the way the broadcast will work here on this last day of the season, we've already seen the Yankees clinch the American League East. So the Red Sox are in the playoffs, but they're locked into the wild card spot. If the Indians win this game, that'll be the last American League broadcast of the regular season, as the Tigers would then be locked into the wild card spot as Buddy Meyer hammers a single up the middle. If the Indians lose this game, we will then broadcast the final game of the season for the Tigers and White Sox. If the Tigers then win that game, combined with an Indians loss here, we will have game 163 for the AL Central title. We then have two definite broadcasts in the National League, as the Cardinals and Dodgers are tied. Same record for the last wild card spot in the National League. The Cardinals will send Bob Gibson to the mound against the Pirates, who clinched yesterday. The Pirates have clinched the National League Central, but Bob Gibson will try to pitch the Cardinals into the postseason. Dodgers will send 17-game winner Dazzy Vance to the mound at home against the Padres. So if those two teams get the same result, they will play a game 163 for the second wild card. Of course, if one of them wins and the other one loses, that team will get the second wild card spot and play the wild card game against the Atlanta Braves. 2-1 pitch. Mauer drives this one out to right. This ball's carrying pretty well. Dolby's going back. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Meyer is on the move. He's around third. He's going to come around to score. It's an RBI double for Joe Mauer. So Mauer not resting on his laurels as he tries to secure the batting title. First appearance of this game, strokes his 44th double of the season into the gap, and the Twins take a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Kent Herbeck. Herbeck batting .273.
The first baseman, number 14.
That's ball to call strike. 17 homers, 72 runs batted in for the burly lefty first baseman for Minnesota. Cooper delivers. Herbeck fouls it off. The count is 0-2. Sinker down and away. Remember, a year ago, the Twins led this division at the All-Star break by 10.5 games, only to have Cleveland chase them down in the second half. Now, the Indians have chased down the Tigers, although the deficit is not that big. But the Tigers led this division almost all year into September. The Indians swept them in the series earlier on this month, overtook them for the division. Now the Tigers hope for an opportunity to get level and force game 163. Kluber fans Herbeck for the second out here in the first. Here's two away.
Batting fifth.
Goes up and away on.
Number 22.
There you see the pitch from Kluber. Nothing Herbeck can do with that one. So that'll bring up Larry Heisel. Heisel 267. Great first half, cooled off significantly in the second half. Fastball is in for a ball strike. 30 homers, 96 RBIs. A terrific season for Heisel despite the cool down in the second half. Kluber will try to keep this game at 1-0. 0-1 pitch. Heisel in the hole. It's a base hit in the left. We'll see if they send Mauer, and they do. Nothing to lose. Brantley's throw comes home. Maurer slides in and he's out at the plate. Good throw from Michael Brantley. So they send Maurer to test it, but Brantley's throw a little bit to the first base side, but a good tag by Victor Martinez. Maurer's down at the plate, and the first inning is over. We head to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Twins. Here's Jim Thome, and Thome has been red hot lately. He's got that average back over 300 to 306, and it's been feeling like he's hitting a home run pretty much every day. Indians with a love one here. Well, he fouls it off. 146 strikeouts. Matthew Ross, our home plate umpire in this one. As if anybody cares who the fictional umpires are. But we say it anyway. But their fictional parents can hear their name on TV. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-1. Santana delivers. Thome loops this one out in the right center. That's going to be a base hit. Bernansky cuts it off. Thome will hold at first with a leadoff single here in the top of the second.
That is six. The catcher.
Good job there by Thome. Went out reaching for that one. He's just so strong. Muscled that one out into the outfield. So that'll bring up the switch hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Martinez batting .278. Santana delivers fastball. Pulled outside. 17 homers, 71 RBIs for V-Mark this year. With 71 ribbies, a career high over the first 3 years of the FSPL, which surprises me a little bit. Pulls that one down. Ground ball through the hole on the right side. That's a base hit. Thome does not run well. He will hold up at second. Station to station, but a single for Victor Martinez, and the Indians have the first two men on. Here in the top of the second for Larry Doby. Doby batting .282. Fastball to called strike. Doby rides an 8-game hitting streak. 38 homers, 92 RBIs. Best season of Doby's career. And it checks the run. Fastball gets that call. The called strike is 0-2. Two offering coming from Santana to Doby. Fastball misses off the plate. It's 1-2. Santana looks in. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Gets Doby with the slider, and there's one away. Second strikeout for Johan. That'll bring up Michael Brantley. Brantley batting .248, takes a slider inside for ball one. 4 homers, 22 RBIs for Brantley. Comes in riding an 8-game hitting streak. Fouls that one off. And it checks the run. And delivers. Swung on and missed. Another good change up from Santana down in the way. Ahead of Brantley, 1-2. Ray Chapman waits in the on-deck circle for Cleveland. Was fouled back. And it delivers. Bentley ground ball down to first. Herbeck has it. Goes to short. It's a low throw, but Smalley digs it out. Throw back pulls Santana off the bag. Tough throw to handle there by Roy Smalley. You'll see here the throw from Herbeck is down low. Smalley has to come across the bag right into the base runner. His throw sailed. Good job by Johan to grab it. That saved a run. This errant throw there would have gone into the Indians' dugout. So now there's two away. Runners at the corners. Here's Ray Chapman. Chapman batting .229. Fly ball to right. Bernansky tracks it. Puts it away. Santana gets out of the inning, and Cleveland is turned aside once more. We'll head to the bottom of the second here in Minnesota. 1-0 Twins. Here's Roy Smalley. Smalley batting .290.
Leading up for the Twins, the shortstop, Gianni.
5 homers, 16 RBI. Smalley got called up. Joe Cronin was demoted. He was having such a rough season this year after a fine rookie campaign a year ago. Twins have been happy enough with Smalley that Cronin just hasn't gotten a chance to get his job back. Back to the box. Kluber grabs it. Goes first. There's one away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 24.
Here's Bernansky, .288, 11 homers, 40 RBI. Kluber gets the sign from Martinez. Slider misses away. Martinez sets up inside. 1-0 pitch. Cutter is stopped back. It's a shot towards the gap in right center. That might be extra bases. Lofton gets over, cuts it off nicely. Bernansky will hold with a single. So Bernansky drives that one toward the gap in right center. Good job by Lofton to get over there. But it's a 1-out base hit. And here's Gary Gaetti. Gaetti batting .269. Fastball swung on and missed. 11 homers, 32 RBIs for Gaetti. A good portion of this season with, I believe it was a wrist injury, if I remember correctly. 0-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed up high, and it's 0-2. Gaetti loops this one. Base hit in the left. So the Twins now have back-to-back hits. Bernansky has to hold at second. He had to make sure that ball was going to get past Ray Chapman. So now here's Chuck Knobloch. Knobloch batting .268. Ball down to third. Tough play. Jose Ramirez, his only play is over to first, and he gets him. Ramirez might have had time to step on third there, but he had kind of come in past the bag already. So he picked the shore out in Knobloch, but now the order turns over. That'll bring up Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra grounded out his first time up. 2 outs, second and third for the Twins here. Indians, in a potential clincher, could put themselves in a big hole. First pitch cutter is taken for a strike. Kluber trying to bear down a bit. Change up downward. Dykstra fouls it off. Kluber gets the side. And delivers. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Fastball locks up Dykstra, and he knew it. Big pitch from Kluber. to shut down the Twins' threat. Second and third left stranded. We head to the top of the third here in Minnesota. It's 1-0 Twins. Now, here's the top of the Indians order, and it's Kenny Lofton. Lofton flew out his first time up.
Number 7.
Pennant delivers. Lofton goes to bunt and bunts it down. Oh, 1 pitch. Lofton grounds this one to short. Smalley has it. Hurries to throw to first and gets Lofton first out.
Now batting, number 0.
So that'll bring up Lajoie. Lajoie lined out his first time up. Slider from Santana rides inside. Again, the National League playoff picture is set except for the second wild card. Phillies have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Lajoie drives this one deep into the gap out of left center. Long run for Dykstra. Lays out near the wall and he can't come up with it. Hits off the warning track, skips the wall. It's a ground rule double for Napoleon Lajoie to open up the top of the third. Dykstra laid out for that ball but couldn't come up with it. Good effort there by Nails. But I'm sorry, I said it to lead off. It's a 1-out double. Jose Ramirez, and Ramirez is going to bring in the run. To the wall, Heisel gets it in quick, but back-to-back doubles for the Indians get this game tied in the top of the third. 45th double for Jose Ramirez. The latest big hit in a terrific season for him. So the Indians knot the game at 1 here in the top of the third. And now, here's Manny Ramirez. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-0. And he struck out his first time up. Throw to second. I think they might have. No. Oh, I thought it was very close. Ramirez just gets the hand in. Ball misses up high. It's 2-0. And it delivers. Change up, and he fouls it off. There's a shot. Out to right. That's carrying. Bernansky goes back at the wall. Reaches up. Makes the grab. Nice play, Tom Bernansky. Jose Ramirez will tag up and go to third. Manny did not miss that one by much. Bernansky catches it as he hits into the wall. And now it's going to be up to Jim Thome to give Cleveland the lead here. Runner on third, 2 down here in the top of the third. Fastball off the plate for ball 1. Thome would love a jack here to get him to 100 RBIs, and most importantly, to get Cleveland a lead. Slider there is pulled back. Anna sets, delivers, low changeup, Thome chases, fouls it off. 1-2 the count. And it delivers again. He ties him up with a fastball inside. Thome swings right through it. Santana minimizes the damage, but back-to-back doubles for the Indians from Lajoie and Jose Ramirez get this game knotted up as we head to the bottom of the third. Here's Buddy Meyer. Meyer singled his first time up. Later came around to score.
The designated hitter, Buddy Meyer.
Uber rocks and delivers. Fastball misses down low. Appreciate you folks tuning in for a late Sunday broadcast. Try to knock out this last day of the regular season, settle the remaining playoff positions, and get the postseason going sometime this week. 1-1 the count. Sinker misses. It's 2-1. Square to bunt. Kluber off the mound. Throw to first. Not in time. So it's a bunt base hit for Buddy Meyer. This Twins team can run a bit. You can Dykstra try a bunt base hit, and now Meyer. Myers is successful. Perfectly placed on the turf it has to be. But Meyer is on to open up the bottom of the third. So now here's Mauer. Mauer had that RBI double his first time up. Fastball is in for a called strike. Again, Mauer pretty much all but assured the American League batting title. Caroline has a huge day. Mauer doesn't get another hit. He might be able to draw it close, but I believe Joe Mauer is going to win his first batting title. 1-1 the count. Sinker misses off the plate. It's 2-1. Kluber looks in and delivers. Mauer, ground ball up the middle, and it's another hit for Joe Mauer. Meyer holds at second. Throw comes in, it's errant, but it's cut off. Kluber backing up. So Mauer singles into center. He is 2 for 2. Again, Mauer could have sat out this game, but decided he wanted to play it. He didn't want to be accused of backing into a batting title. I don't think anybody's going to accuse him of that. Herbeck, deep drive on the cutter. First time up. Kluber looks in. Both teams getting plenty of hits here in the early inning. Both pitchers having to navigate trouble. Delivers, fastball up and away. 2-1 to count to Herbeck. Kluber delivers. Fastball looks like a good pitch. It's called low, and it's 3-1. Larry Heisel waits on deck. Been a laborious effort so far for Kluber. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it goes to 3-2. Good fastball inside for Kluber. Checks the runners and deals. High fastballs popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect. Tomei puts it away. And there's one down. Big out there for Kluber. Now here's Larry Heisel. Heisel singled his first time up. First pitch fastball is in for a called strike. Kluber would love a ground ball here. 0-1 pitch, fastball up high. Not going to get a ground ball on a pitch up there. 1-1 the count. Kluber deals, Heisel fouls it off. Now back. Kluber delivers. Swung on and missed. He gets Heisel with the sinker. And now Kluber 1 out away from getting out of another jam. Sinker down and in. Heisel swings over it. So now here's Roy Smalley. Smalley is 0 for 1. Sinker's in for a called strike. Kluber has not been sharp over these first 3. He's got nickel and dimed a little bit, but he's also given up a couple of decent shots. He has made the big pitches when he's had to. Ground ball Smalley, the second on the backhand. Lajoie flips to Chapman. Nice play by Lajoie. The side is retired, and Kluber dances out of it again. 7 hits for the Twins in the first 3 innings, but only 1 run. We head to the top of the 4th. Indians and Twins are deadlocked. So here's Victor Martinez. The Indians have 5 hits through the first 3, but they only have 1 run as well. So both pitchers not at their best to this point, but making the big pitches when they need to. 0-1 as Santana works to Victor Martinez. There's a pull of this one foul. Oh, 2. Foul to the right-hand side and out of play. Pitch, fastball, fouled off again. Swung on and missed. Low fastball. Martinez swings over the top of it. 4th strikeout for Johan, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 14.
So down goes Martinez. That will bring up Larry Doby. Doby is 0 for 1.
Nope.
That's all misses up high. Doby has a pair of homers in the first 2 games of this 3-game set. Doby cranks that one, but foul. Anna delivers. That's all misses down low. 2-1 the count. Change up, misses down and away. It's 3-0. Here's the pitch from Santana. Doby fouls it off. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Santana whiffs Doby. 2 strikeouts here in the 4th. 5 total for Santana.
Now batting, number 4.
Perhaps finding his way a little bit here. Ties Doby up. He's well behind that one. Here's Michael Brantley. Brantley is 0 for 1. Fastball misses inside. Brantley grounded out his first time up. Shot and foul. 1-1 the count to Michael Brantley. That's ball misses up high. It's 2-1. Pitch. Fastball tries to hold. They say it went. It's 2-2. The shot out to right. Bernansky comes on, lays out. He gets a glove on it, but can't come up with it. So it's a 2-out single for Michael Brantley.
The batter, number 13.
Terrific effort by Bernansky out there in right.
Chapman.
Now here's Ray Chapman. Chapman is 0 for 1. Fly ball to right field. Bernansky barely has to move. Puts it away. Chapman is retired, and so are the Tribe. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth here at the Metrodome. Bernansky, Gaetti, and Knobloch due up for Minnesota. Twins and Indians deadlocked at 1.
Leading up for the
Fire
Twins,
broadcast team of Don
right
Shelby
fielder,
and Chris Singleton.
number 24.
The little pop-up heads that we see in every broadcast. Here's Bernansky stepping in to face Kluber. Kluber would really love a good 1-2-3 inning here. He's been great at pitching out of trouble so far, but he has not had an easy go. 7 hits for the Twins in the first 3 innings. Again, the Indians have 5. You've got 12 hits in 3.5 innings of work, and only 2 runs. 0-1 pitch. Bernansky pops it up behind the plate. Victor Martinez sheds the mask, puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 8.
Leaving his mask on the ground there. Here's Gary Gaetti. Gaetti singled his first time up. Kluber delivers. Fastball misses down there. Cutter swung on and missed. It goes to 1-1. Fields again. That cutter misses inside. One pitch, fouled off, and the count goes level. Kluber delivers again. It's ball down low. Gaetti chases one out of the zone, but gets a piece. 2-2, the count to Gaetti. Kluber delivers. Fastball misses up high, and the count goes full. Knobloch waits on deck for the Twins. Full count pitch from Kluber. Gaetti fouls it off. A ball to 3-2. I'm Kluber. I'm going away here. 3-2. Slider. Outside part of the plate. Gaetti fouls off another one. Let's do this again. 3-2 pitch from Kluber. Fastball in there for a called strike 3. Gaetti thought that was a ball, but that seemed a pretty clear strike. 4th strikeout for Kluber. He wins the battle with Gaetti. 2 down. Here comes Knobloch. Fastball misses up high. Knobloch rounded out his first time up. Kluber delivers. And there for a called strike, 1-1. Block tied for 9th in the American League, 33 stolen bases. Kenny Lofton of these Indians leads the league. Block fouls it off. Lofton will dethrone Ricky Henderson, who is 2nd in the league right now. Won the stolen base crown each of the first 2 years. Breaking ball there, fouled off. Funny, Ricky had like 1 stolen base at the end of April. Up the pace the rest of the way. Line drive to 2nd, caught by Lajoie, and the side is retired. So Kluber goes 1-2-3 there, works some deep counts, but he'll take the 1-2-3 inning finally. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Indians and Twins tied at 1 as the Indians try to clinch the American League Central. Here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0 for 2.
Leading off for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 7.
Fastball. Lofton, fly ball, foul, hooking down the right field line and out of play. And pulls this one down. The count goes to 0-2. Ball back to the mound. Santana gets it. It's the first, and there's one away.
Now batter, number 0.
That'll bring up Lajoie. Lajoie at the first of the Indians' back-to-back doubles. Bring home their run. Double just out the outstretched glove of a diving Lenny Dykstra. Hopped over the wall for a ground rule double, and then Jose Ramirez doubled him home. 0-1 the count. That's all misses up and away. And Spider fouled off. 1-2 the count. In the dirt, 2-2. And a deal. There's a shot towards that gap by Lajoie. That's going to be extra bases. Going back to one hopper against the wall. Lajoie around first. Dykstra has a little bit of a hard time getting that ball. Lajoie's going for third, and he's out at third. Napoleon Lajoie tries to force the issue, but the relay guns him down. Dykstra had a hard time corralling that ball off the wall, but a good relay from Dykstra to Smalley to Gaetti. And Lajoie is thrown out at third for the second out of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez, 2 for 2, a single, a double, and an RBI. Dykstra kind of double clutched, trying to get that handle on that ball. Off the wall in the gap. Lajoie thought he could go. Speaking of going, Jose Ramirez, deep drive left center, way back and out of here. Home run, Jose Ramirez. He gives the Indians the lead with his 23rd home run of the season. And the Tribe lead it 2-1 here in the top of the 5th. They now have the lead in a game where they try to clinch the American League Central Division title. Ramirez's third hit of the game. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Straight cheddar from Johan. Right down the middle, and Ramirez parks it. So that'll bring up Manny Ramirez now as the Indians take the lead here. Fastball in for a long strike. Manny is 0 for 2. Yankees have already won their game. Lou Gehrig has overtaken Manny Ramirez for the RBI title in the American League. He's got him by 1. Manny, the August Player of the Month in the American League. Swung on and missed. High fastball. The count goes to 1-2. Santana deals. Swung on and missed. He ties up Manny for the strikeout. But Jose Ramirez goes deep for the Tribe. We're midway through here at the Metrodome. The Indians lead it 2-1. So here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out as he faces Corey Kluber to open up the bottom of the 5th. Fastball misses up high. Again, Dykstra came to the Twins after year 1 in a trade It sent Shane Mack and George Mogridge to the Mets. Fly ball out to center, but Lofton will get there. Puts it away easily for out number one. So now we'll see how Kluber handles pitching with the lead here.
The designated hitter, Buddy Meyer.
15 outs away, 14 outs away now from their third straight division title are the Indians. Twins won't roll over just yet, I don't think, though. Here's Buddy Meyer. He's 2 for 2. Meyer slashes one foul. Oh and 1. Slider near the back foot. Dykstra skips out of the way. 1-1 pitch. Smashed foul, and it goes to 1-2. Buddy Meyer having a fine year for Minnesota. Pitch from Kluber. This is down low. It's 2-2. Breaking ball, skied the other way. Brantley comes on, puts it away for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Joe.
So that'll bring up Joe Mauer, leading the American League in batting. Didn't want to rest on it. Didn't want to be accused of backing into a batting title, and now he's 2 for 2 on the day. Fastball misses inside. Now we're at 339. 6 points clear of Al Kaline of the Tigers. Shot down to first. Tomei has it. Flips to Kluber covering, and the side is retired. So good work from Corey Kluber. Perhaps he's settling down a little bit. Again, hits aplenty so far. Not so many runs. We head to the top of the 6th at the Metrodome. It's 2-1 Indians. So here's Tomei, 1 for 2. He's singled back in the second.
The first baseman, number 25.
Anna, the head 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tomei, high fly ball to right. Bernansky drifting. This one looks like it's going to be in foul ground. Bernansky has room near the sidewall. Puts it away. Nice play by Bernansky, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Martinez.
So that'll bring up Victor Martinez, 1 for 2. He's singled back in the second. There's foul ball. High fly ball, hook foul. You see, Johan at 78 pitches here with 1 out in the top of the 6th. In the dirt, it's 2-2. Santana looking for his 17th win of the season. Change up, misses down and away. The count goes full. Larry Doby waits on deck for the try. Down the right field line, slicing into the seats of foul. 3-2 count will hold. Offering from Santana, swung on and missed. Beautiful change up from Johan. Racks up his 7th strikeout of the ball game. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. That change up, when that pitch is on for Santana, he is very hard to deal with. Here's Larry Doby. He's 0 for 2. Takes a change up on the inside corner. Doby has struck out twice. Santana gets the sign. Fastball in the inside corner. It's 0-2. Obi hit a pair of homers in yesterday's. Down ball the second. Fielded by Knobloch on the backhand. Throw in the dirt. Terrible throw by Knobloch. I don't know if you've heard that before, but Herbeck digs it out. The uniform glitch pops up. Kent Herbeck will bat for the Twins, not the Indians, as we head to the bottom of the sixth. So here's Herbeck. He's 0-2. Corey Kluber labored early, seems to be settling in him. 74 pitches through 5 for Kluber. Fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Fastball's off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Herbeck, hot smash towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Doby gets to it quickly, and Herbeck does not run well, but it kind of dies at the wall. Herbeck is going to pull in at second with a stand-up leadoff double here in the bottom of the sixth. 28th double of the season for Kent Herbeck. That was an absolute C off the bat of Herbeck. So now here's Larry Heisel, 1-2. Kluber's had to make several big pitches in this game. He's going to have to make a couple more. Heisel singled back in the first. On the set. Fastball is in there. It's 1-1. Kluber from the set, takes a peek at the runner, and deals. Sinker in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Pitch, ground ball down to third. Ramirez goes to first, and there's one away. The runner holds at second. Herbeck certainly wasn't going to test anything, and now here's Roy Smalley. Smalley 0-2, a pair of ground out. Alan Pinkney. Hey, Al, how are you? Good to see you, man. I can't believe SDS overlooked the uniform glitch in the show 22 and didn't fix it when they had time. Yeah, other than that, I'm enjoying your FSBL content. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Ground ball to first. Smalley is set aside. Herbeck moves up to third, and there's two away. Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's a minor thing. It's just so silly. Like, I mean, I can't believe that it didn't pop up when they were testing. Like, how do you not fix that? But I digress. Listen, the game is great. I absolutely love it. It gets far more right than it gets wrong. But that one is just kind of in a game that gets so many little details right, that's one of those just head scratchers. 0-1 the count. Kluber working to Bernansky. Hopped up in foul ground. Homie should have room. Puts it away. Kluber works around the leadoff double from Herbeck. And the Indians are 9 outs away from their third straight division title. We head to the top of the seventh. It's 2-1 try.
Your attention, please.
So Santana's day is done. He's 3, a 2.08 ERA in 56 appearances. He will come on to face Michael Brantley to open up the top of the seventh.
Number 4.
Ground ball to short. Gobbled up by Smalley. Throws Brantley out. There's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Chapman.
Here's Ray Chapman. Chapman is 0-2. He has flown out twice. He is 0-10 in the series. Indians have just had a hard time finding anybody to perform better than Chapman this year. So he's been benched a couple of times, but he keeps getting back in there. Bob Porterfield and Doug Corbett throwing in the Twins bullpen. Indians would love an insurance run. At the risk of stating the obvious, Chapman drops a bunt down, but it's foul. And the count goes to 0-2. Slider rides inside. It's 1-2. Fly ball to left. That should be an easy play. Heisel's underneath it. Puts it away for the second out. Good job here by Perkins to open up the top of the seventh.
Number 7.
Now he'll face Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0 for 3. Rounded out his last time up. Fastball was a called strike. Again, if the Twins win, we won't broadcast the Tigers-White Sox game because that game will be a moot point. Cleveland would have clinched and the Tigers would be relegated to the wild card spot. Ground ball, weakly hit to second. This is going to be a tough play on the bare hand. Knobloch shovels it. Nice play by Chuck Knobloch to get Lofton. And the side is retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the Metrodome. 2-1 Indians, 9 outs away from a division title. Their third straight. Gaetti, Knobloch, and Dykstra trying to get in the way in the bottom of the 7th. So here's Gary Gaetti. We're going to go and make sure that the Indians have bullpen action going. Square Moore and Stan Williams.
The third baseman, number 8.
Passe is tired, too. You're going to use him, though, if you end up in a situation like this for a clinch. He would pitch anyway. All right, so Square Moore and Stan Williams, neither one of those guys is good. We're actually going to sit both of them down. Neither of them good. We're going to put Joe Schott and Joe Smith. Oh, those guys had already warmed up. Even better. Okay. But Kluber will get the chance. The game wanted him to start the 7th, so we'll let it do it. And if the Twins get a runner in scoring position, we'll say, we'll intervene and yank Kluber out of this game. Gaetti pulls that one foul. It's 0-1. Fastball off the plate. It's 1-1. It's the Indians bullpen. Kluber delivers. In there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Twins had 7 hits through the first 3 innings. They've had 1 since. Fastball swung on and missed. And now Kluber seems to be feeling it a bit. 5th strikeout of the game. He fans Gaetti. There you see the StatCast. That's a beautiful 4-seamer inside. Ties him up. Here's Knobloch. Knobloch is 0 for 2. Butter is in for a called strike. Kluber delivers. Breaking ball. Knobloch. Deep drive to left. He got a good hold of this. Brantley's back at the wall. He's looking up, and it's out of here. Home run tie ball game. Chuck Knobloch takes Corey Kluber deep in the bottom of the 7th. His 8th home run of the year, and the Twins have tied it and thrown a monkey wrench into the Indians' division title plans. Knobloch got all of that one. Kluber's taken deep. And Minnesota trying to play spoiler. 8th home run of the year for Knobloch. We said extra base hit would be it, and that's going to be it for Corey Kluber. Mound visit So now you've got Dykstra and Meyer, who are a pair of lefties, and then Mowers, 3 lefties. All right, so that's it for Kluber. Joe Shaw's going to come in. So Kluber's day is done. Rough start to it, but he made big pitches when he had to. He had settled down since the third, but Chuck Knobloch has brought a pall over the Cleveland dugout. Here's Joe Shaw. Shaw 3-2 with 3.38 earned run average in 22 appearances. Shaw comes on here to face Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra's 0 for 3. Curveball is in for a called strike. Shaw rocks and fires. Curveball misses outside. It's 1-1. Minnesota would love nothing more than to wreck things for the Indians. These teams have had a rivalry for these 3 years in the FSBO. Twins haven't been able to get over the hump. Ground ball to short. Chapman picks it, throws over to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Meyer.
So that'll bring up Buddy Meyer. Meyer is 2 for 3, pair of singles and a run scored. Shaw delivers. Curveball is in for a called strike. For the sign from Victor Martinez, who sets up away. 0-1 pitch. Meyer tries to slash it the other way, but goes foul. 0-2 the count. Shaw looks in again. Another one fouled off by Meyer. Into the Twins bullpen, such as it is. 0-2 pitch. Pulled down to first, weak liner. Tomei has it, and the side is retired. But Chuck Knobloch, his 8th home run of the year, leaves the yard. Then the Twins tie the game here in game 162. Indians looking to clinch the Central. Twins spoiling it at the moment. So Glenn Perkins did a great job in the 7th. Now here's Bob Porterfield to start the 8th. Porterfield 4-2, a 2.11 earned run average in 37 appearances. He will face Napoleon Lajoie to start things off. Lajoie 2 for 3, a pair of doubles.
Number 0.
Changeup is a called strike. Lajoie tried to stretch his last double into a triple and was thrown out. Play that looms a little large now. Lefty Tom Hall is out there throwing with righty Doug Corbett in the Twins bullpen. Lajoie puts another one towards the gap. This one is deep. One hopper to the wall, and it's his 2nd ground rule double of the game. 3rd double of the game for Lajoie, who comes through with a big blow here to open up the 8th. So Napoleon Lajoie has 3 doubles on the day. Jose Ramirez doubled him home before. He'll try to do it again. Ramirez is 3 for 3. Generous strike call there. That ball looked outside, but it's called a strike. It's 0-1. Jose Ramirez a triple away from the cycle in this one. Manny Ramirez waits on deck. They pops it back, and it's 0-2. Curveball from Porterfield down in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Ramirez ground ball in the hole. Runner holds at second. Smalley throws the first and gets him. There's one away. Somewhere in a clubhouse at Comiskey Park, the Detroit Tigers are watching this game transpire. hoping the Twins can pull it out. Then a Detroit win would force game 163 for the division title. Manny Ramirez and the Indians looking to wrap it up here. Manny is 0 for 3. Curveball down in the dirt, blocked by Mount. 1-0 pitch. Fastball up high. It's 2-0. Swung on and missed. Good changeup. Manny out in front. 2-1 pitch. Manny line drive base hit into center field. Dykstra's getting over there. We'll see if they send Lodge away, and they do. Dykstra's throw is cut off. They won't have a play. It's an RBI single for Manny Ramirez. Napoleon Lajoie comes to score, and the Indians reclaim the lead. It's 3-2 Tribe here in the top of the 8th. So Manny Ramirez past the diving Knobloch into center field. Here's Jim Thome. Thome is 1 for 3. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-1 the count to Thome. Actually realizing that since that's 3 batters in, if Tom Hall is loose, I should actually have Tom Hall in here right now.
Your attention, please.
So Tom Hall coming in to face Thome. That was my fault. Pitched too late. 2-0, 4.03 earned run average for Hall in 26 appearances. The Porterfield gives up the ground rule double to Lajoie and the RBI single to Manny Ramirez. Thome fouls off the curveball. It's 0-2. Indians just have a knack of coming up with the big hit, the big play, whatever they need to do. Fastball misses down low. One-two pitch from Hall. Gets Thome with a beautiful slider. Nicely done by Tom Hall. There's 2 away here in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, Victor Martinez.
Here's Victor Martinez. Martinez is 1 for 3. Slider misses down low. Ball delivers. Breaking ball. Out to right. Bernansky gets over. Puts it away. And the side is retired. But Manny Ramirez ties for the league lead in RBIs with this one. It breaks a 2-2 tie. Indians lead at 3-2. They are 6 outs away from their 3rd straight Central Division title. So here's Joe Mauer. Joe Shaw, the lefty, will start off against Mauer. And then Herbeck. And that'll probably be the end of Joe Shaw. Ground ball, other way. Diving stop. Jose Ramirez knocks it down, but he won't have a play. So Joe Mauer has his 3rd hit of the game. That'll lock up the batting title for all intents and purposes. And now it'll bring up Kent Herbeck. You're the Indians. Yep, Emmanuel Clase is already warming up. That's what we wanted to see. Curveball. You know what? With Joe Mauer on first, Twins wouldn't let Mauer run for himself. Tying run is on. Not a lot of speed on the bench, but Buddy Lewis is a 69. Buddy Lewis will come in to run for Joe Mauer as the Twins playing for the win here. They're not just going to coast and hand this one in the division to the Indians. 0-1 is the count as Shaw works to Herbeck. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Shaw delivers. Fastball misses down low. Crowd in Minnesota getting into it a bit. Shaw delivers, misses inside. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball. Herbeck drives this one well to right. That's going back. Doby reaches up and pulls it in. Nice play, Larry Doby. I thought that one was carrying a little bit further off the bat, but Doby tracks it down. It's a loud out off the bat of Kent Herbeck, and there's one away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And now, so the game did the change. The game goes to square more here. Moore is 1-2, a 4.72 earned run average. Interesting choice. Moore is going to get 3 hitters, whatever the situation is, and then it's Clase's game. 3 hitters or the 2 outs, whatever comes first. Isol's 1 for 3. Fastball, runner goes. Throw down to second is on a dime, and Victor Martinez throws out Buddy Lewis trying to steal. Lewis tries to get into scoring position, but Victor Martinez throws an absolute dart, and Olajuwon slaps the tag on, and there's 2 away. Money throw from Victor Martinez. So now the tying run is a race, and Heisel puts this one down the right field line, but there's nobody else to run around the bases. He'll pull in at second with a 2-out double. And man, does that caught stealing look huge now. 36th double of the season. And that'll bring up Roy Smalley. Smalley is 0 for 3. Tying run in second. Smalley is the lead run at the plate. It's the pitch. High ball down the right field line. Long run for Doby and foul ground. You can't get there. 1-1 the count. Manuel Clase continues to throw. This is Square Moore's 3rd hitter. Curveball misses inside. Two 2-1 pitch, fouled off. Count goes to 2-2. Moore works to Smalley again. Ball down in the dirt, misses. The count goes full. Tom Bernansky waits in the on-deck circle. Fastball misses up high for ball 4. So now the tying run is on second. The lead run is on first. And that's going to be it for Square Moore. You're the Indians. You cannot let this game get away from you. They sat Clase down. That's just stupid. Sit down, stand there. Clase was already warranted. Yep, we're going to the closer here. Even if you just have to get through this inning and use Joe Smith eventually, so be it. But you cannot let this game get away from you and not have used your closer, I don't think, if you're the Indians. Isn't that the 3rd? Hasn't he faced 3? Is that only the 2nd hitter who? Heisel was. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, is that right? Heisel, Smalley. He does have to face Bernansky. That's my fault. I totally thought he could bring Clase in here. He's got one more guy he's got to face. All right, that's fine. That was my fault. I apologize. So more to Bernansky. First and second, 2 out. Bernansky is 1 for 3. And a deep drive. Bernansky to the gap in left center. That ball's carrying. And it's out of here. Home run, Tom Bernansky drives a dagger into the Indians. Square Moore is taken deep by Tom Bernansky. The Twins have taken a 5-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th. And in Chicago, the Detroit Tigers have broken into a frenzy in the dugout, or in the locker room, I should say. So the 3-batter rule comes into effect here. Moore had to face one more guy before Clase could get into this game. So now Clase is not going to come in. Joe Smith will come on for the Tribe, who now trail this game 5-3. Smith 6-2, a 2.96 earned run average. He will face Gary Gaetti.
Number 8.
First pitch misses for ball 1. Gaetti singled back in the second. An unbelievable turn of events here in Minnesota. Loop down the right field line, slicing foul out of play. The Cleveland Indians 4 outs away from their 3rd straight division title, and a 3-run homer from Tom Bernansky has stripped it from their grasp. That's the kind of hit that the Indians usually do to other teams. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Smith delivers. Tried to hold up. They say it went. Smalley is punched out, and that ends the 8th. But the Twins strike for 3. We head to the top of the 9th. Tom Bernansky, he didn't hit that home run for Cleveland. That stupid uniform glitch makes me twitch every damn time. 3-run jack for Bruno off of Square Moore. It's 5-3 Twins. The Indians will try to mount a comeback and seal up the division, and they will have to do it against Eddie Guardado. Guardado's been erratic. He's got 42 saves, but a 4 ERA, 1-5 record on the year, and 50 appearances. Brian Harper comes in for Joe Mauer, who was run for. The Indians will start it off with Larry Doby. Doby is 0 for 3. Again, if this result holds and the Indians lose, the Tigers will have a chance in the next broadcast against the White Sox to tie the Indians for the division lead on the last day of the season and force a game 163 for the AL Central title. Doby hits this one fly, foul. Heisel gets over there for the first out. 1 away in the top of the 9th. Again, the Indians and the Tigers are both secured of a playoff spot. They're both making the postseason regardless. Who else do they have? They have somebody who can hit for Michael Brantley? Let's take a look on that Twins bench. It's really not a particularly good bench, honestly. Pinch hit Jimenez for Brantley. Who's next? Ray Chapman. I think the way Chapman's been this year, we're going to let Brantley hit, and then we'll pinch hit for. All right, okay, first pitch strikes here. Take first pitch regardless. Curveball, that's all right. My fault. That's all right. He's taking the first pitch there. So Guardado works to Brantley. Hey, Christopher, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. I greatly appreciate that, man. Yeah, this season has been a lot. I mean, the whole project has been a lot of fun, but the pennant races here in year 3 have been to go into the final weekend and have 5 divisions that were still up in the air. Brantley slashes one the other way for a base hit. So the Indians will get the tying run to the plate. Michael Brantley goes opposite field for a base hit past the diving Gary Gaetti. Ray Chapman will not get the hit for himself because I do think they have another shortstop who will go in there so the game won't get locked up. Yeah, they have Frank Duffy. All right, so Jimenez is going to pinch. Jimenez could play short too, actually. So Jimenez is going to hit for Chapman and try to get this game to the top of the order. Andres Jimenez, 288, 10 homers, 42 RBIs. Pretty good season for Jimenez, actually. Brantley on first. 5-3 Twins. Jimenez hits this one the other way. It's slicing away from Heisel, and it's going to go to the corner. That's going to be a double for Jimenez. Runner being waved around third. Play at the plate, not in time. Brantley comes around to score. It's a 5-4 ball game, and the Indians have life once again. For 3 seasons, we have watched this Cleveland Indians squad come up with big hit after big hit. At times when they have seemed buried. Ask the Boston Red Sox. Now, Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0 for 4. Squares the bunt. Lofton goes to bunt for a hit, and he might have gotten it. He beats it out. Oh, my goodness. Infield base hit for Kenny Lofton. I have a house full of sleeping people. I'm desperately trying to be relatively quiet with this broadcast at 1 in the morning. All right, we're going to pause this for a second to try to regroup here and set the setting here. So Andres Jimenez is the tying run at third. Kenny Lofton is on first. Napoleon Lajoie steps in. He is 3 for 4 with 3 doubles in this game. If the Indians win this game, they clinch the American League Central. This is game 162, folks. In this game, 3-2 before Tom Brunansky hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 8th. But now the Indians have answered for one of those runs back here in the top of the 9th. It is 5-4. Eddie Guardado, the closer, is staying in. This game means nothing to the Twins other than being a spoiler. So he is in this game for the long haul here. Jimenez on third, Lofton on first, Lajoie at the plate. The Detroit Tigers watching in the clubhouse in Chicago, hoping that their game will matter. On ball from Guardado, in for a called strike. See if they send Lofton to try to stay out of the double play and get the winning run in the scoring position. Breaking ball away, misses. It's 1-1. Guardado looks in to Brian Harper again. Mauer is out of this game. He was run for early. 1-1 fastball in for a called strike, and it's 1-2. Jose Ramirez waits on deck. Guardado delivers. Breaking ball, ground ball to second. This has double play possibilities. Knobloch has Smalley on the first. Lajoie beats it out. The Indians tie the ball game. Oh my goodness. Napoleon Lajoie barely beats it out. And they're going to take Guardado out. Holy cow. So the Twins take Guardado out. They're going to bring in Doug Corbett, who has gotten hammered in September. Corbett is 7-9, a 4.93 earned run average in 71 appearances. Double play here, and the ball game is over. And the Tigers have a sign of life. I'm surprised the Indians never sent Lofton to try to stay out of this situation. Oh, boy. Yep, he just got the toe down. Oh, my God. And just in that inch, the Indians' title hopes live on. So now, oh my God, what a game. Slider misses away. 1-1 the count. Sinker swung on and missed by Ramirez. It's 1-2. And Joe Smith will stay on right now for the Indians.
The second baseman.
If this game goes to the 10th, you're going to see Emmanuel Clase. Although he is tired. You saw that in the energy bar before. Smith has had a fine year, so he's going to get a shot here. 0-1 to Knobloch. You might even see Clase if the Twins get somebody in scoring position. I would probably bring Clase in, actually. Just because if you're the Indians in a clinching situation, you can't lose this game and not have Clase have had an opportunity to pitch. 1-1, ground ball in the center field. It's a leadoff base hit for Chuck Knobloch. So Knobloch starts off the bottom of the ninth with a single off of Smith. Knobloch in the top 10, and Dykstra beats it out. Dykstra beats it out. It's a bunt base hit. Dykstra tried a bunt base hit his first time up in this game. This is really a sacrifice situation, and he beats it out. And now, if you're the Indians, you are calling on Emmanuel Clase. Tired or not, you have to use him here. 41 saves, a 3.45 earned run average. He has not been as good as he's been in the first 2 years, but he is still the closer. He squares. Bunts it foul. Count goes to 0-1. Say looks in and deals. Meyer squares again, and he misses the bunt, and it's 0-2. Buddy Meyer takes 2 cracks at a sacrifice bunt and fails on both. Now you got to think he'll be swinging away here. 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Martinez puts it away for out number 1, and it's a big one here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Harper.
Here's Brian Harper. Harper has to hit for himself because they don't have another catcher, and Mauer is out of this ballgame. Brian Harper batting 182. Limited action. He was down in the minors for much of this. He's called up in September. Actually, that's right. He may have been up longer than that. He just hasn't played that much. And Mauer was so durable. 0-1, the count to Harper. Fastball for Clase, misses outside. Meyer not getting that bunt down is huge. Harper, ground ball base hit in the left. We'll see if they send the runner, and they're going to. Here comes the throw from Brantley to the plate. The throw home is not in time. Knobloch scores, and the Twins win. And the Detroit Tigers have to try to force game 163. Brian Harper has had a miserable season at the plate, comes through in the bottom of the ninth against Emmanuel Clase. The Twins wrap up the season with a win before the home crowd, and now the Cleveland Indians have to wait to decide their fate. Doug Corbett gets the win, Joe Smith takes the loss. The Twins 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. The Indians 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. And the Cleveland Indians now await to see if they'll be division champions or have to play game 163 against the Tigers. What a game. The Twins played this like a playoff game. And it showed. Knobloch's big homer there. Manny with the big tie-breaking RBI. Just a seesaw battle back and forth. Even though the Twins aren't going in the postseason, this game had a playoff feel to it. Tom Bernansky with the big 3-run jack, and Brian Harper walks it off in the bottom of the ninth. Foreman with the win, Smith with the loss, Bernansky player of the game. Napoleon Lajoie and Jose Ramirez both 3 for 5. Lajoie 3 doubles, Ramirez a homer, a double, 2 RBIs. And the Indians still managed to come up short. What a wild game from the Metrodome. So that wraps it up here. Let's go and see. I don't remember exactly what the pitching matchup is. I think Verlander might be throwing for the Tigers. Let's go find out, shall we? Let's go take a look. Mickey Lolich. Lolich for the Tigers. Wilbur Wood for the White Sox in Chicago. If the Tigers win, they in Cleveland will play a game 163 for the Central title. If Detroit loses, Cleveland holds on and wins the Central. Detroit would be the wild card. Again, both teams, whoever wins the division, whoever doesn't win the division will be the wild card team and have to play the Red Sox. So both of those teams are assured a playoff spot, but nobody wants to deal with that wild card game. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this late broadcast, and it went a little bit long too. But hopefully you'll stay tuned for tomorrow, and we'll have that Tigers-White Sox game and maybe one other one. Until next time, be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. Christopher and Al, thanks for checking into the chat. Always good to see you guys. And we'll talk soon, guys. Have a good rest of your night.